Did you ever have that thought process? It's like, hey, I'm retiring. At any point before that was like, I'm going to hand it off to my kids.
Me?
Yeah. Were you ever like in that thought
y'all
process?
talking to me. Sorry, I was still thinking about the fight last night. The
Roadhouse.
I honestly don't know if I want my kids to do this, you know? I don't know, but yeah, someone did like ask me if I would ever sell the channel, and I was like, no, I don't think so. I mean, I guess everything is for sale. Like if it was a
200 million.
Yeah, if it's a crazy amount, like I can't say that I would really stand strong on that, but like there's a big sentimental part of it where it's like I want it because it's something I created. It was my baby
that's
for
your
so
legacy,
long.
dude.
Yeah, it's something that like I loved, and so I want it for me. But then it's also like, what if in 20 years I want to be Hickok 45 on the internet, you know, still making videos? Or what if I want to let one of my kids go ahead and take it over and have Demolition Ranch come back if YouTube is still a thing in 20 years, you know, or 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is, you know?
It's an interesting perspective because like if one of your kids approached you, let's say in like 2-3 years,
yeah,
like they're a little older and said, Dad, I want to do YouTube. What would your advice? Like, what's your take?
2-3 years is too soon. They're not old enough yet. But if they're in
18,
their 20s,
20s,
yeah, if they're in their 20s and they want to do that, like, yeah, go for it. I don't care.
Well, I mean, we're the first generation of YouTubers,
yeah,
dude.
And
what do you do? What do you do with that channel?
Right, and like if YouTube is still a thing, like we also would have the first like multi-generational on YouTube, like someone.
Yeah.
I mean, now you have actors who their parents were actors, you know, the Charlie Sheens, you know, and
every business that you start, especially a family business, that is, I've started this is what I'm doing. I'm going to pass this off. You take care of it. This is the first one where it's like, I don't fucking know. Cause it is scary. You're like, I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, and
this is a lot
when they're in their
of
20s, I think it's great. Like they're old enough to make their own decisions and everything, and so I would be totally fine with that in their 20s. But yeah, there's so many like Martin Sheen, Charlie Sheen, like
the Skarsgårds,
yeah.
and yeah, like that's great. You know, their dads obviously helped them get there or whatever, and so if that is how YouTube is, that is kind of cool, and so I kind of like it.
We all say like, oh, you know, if YouTube is still a thing, like it blows my mind to think about it. But like YouTube currently is fucking 20 years old.
Yeah, it's like my whole career.
I just watch your fucking face change entirely.
It's true though.
Yeah,
like,
everyone is like,
yeah, but it's something that like my whole career I've thought, you know, especially I was a vet for the first, you know,
thank you for your service.
Half of it,
thank you for your service.
We pass it off to you.
But yeah, I was a veterinarian. I held on to that because I was like, well, YouTube it's new. It may just disappear any day. So I don't want to count on that as my career. And so I did that for a long time until like I was making way more money on YouTube. And I was like, okay, it's more fun. It's more flexible. I can do it whenever I feel like it. And now it's way more profitable. So I guess I'm going to do more YouTube than veterinary work. And where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so then we kept using it as just YouTube may disappear at any time. Yeah. Like I knew like, okay, 2 years from now, YouTube might not be here. But now that it's been going for 20 years, it's like, what if this is still here in 20 more years? What if YouTube is like a lifelong career, which it looks like it could be.
I think that's the new Hollywood. Yeah, I think it's replacing.
Insane.
You still have the 15 minutes of fame, you know? Because like, I don't think I'll be here in 10 years. Like on YouTube, like in the same place. Like I don't think I got that in me. Like, I don't think that's a thing that any of us, like 10 years from now, I'm like, this has an expiration date. We just don't know what it is.
You'll be a different person in 10 years. Like, you know, similar, but you're going to change in that amount of time. And I don't know, it's weird.
Oh, people keep getting shot, so I'm going to be around forever.
Well, you got job security.
Assholes never die.
We just need to sit and talk
your entire
here.
channel is watching assholes.
Cody,
so like you got how many subscribers did you get on Vet Ranch?
4 million or something. I think.
Yeah, that was doing good.
Yeah, it was. YouTube is what killed that. So YouTube made it to where blood, you know. Like if there's blood, you can't make money on it anymore.
Yeah, even if you're like taking care of a fucking puppy or a kitten.
So, and mine was like not gratuitous blood. It was like I'm showing how a surgery works. Like
because you even censored it too, like blurred.
I tried censoring it, and it really the censoring took away what I loved about Vet Ranch, which was I could take like my dad was a veterinarian, and so I got to go in the clinic as a little kid and watch these crazy surgeries. You know, I'm sitting there at the edge of the table watching these crazy surgeries, and I was like, that was cool as a kid to see because not many kids get to see that kind of stuff. And so I thought Vet Ranch is cool because I can show kids across the world what it looks like to take out a bladder stone or what it looks like when a dog eats this and you have to cut its stomach open and pull it out. But then YouTube came through 5 years later and just made it to where you can't make any money on it. It was like those videos were really expensive and really hard to make. 'Cause, you know, they took a month of me like following these dogs throughout their recovery or whatever.
But because it's educational, you can still watch some gay dude nair his asshole on YouTube.
Can you watch that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Well, oh God.
Don't
I'm about
pull
to
it
get-
up.
Boobs.
Do not pull that up, Chase.
Straight
us all solid, man.
Straight up boobs are against the rules unless you're holding a baby and you claim it has anything to do with breastfeeding, which is a whole nother level of fucking disgusting. Because there's all these women like on Instagram and YouTube reels and everything where
Taking
it's like
advantage of the
blatantly
loophole. I have
promoting
seen that.
OnlyFans while
Yes.
holding an infant. And I was like, that's
Have you seen
fucked up.
the even? I don't know if it's weird or not, but where they have a fake baby?
The dolls.
Yes. What the hell?
What?
Well, like, not to get on my old
Now
man
it's going to be on
soapbox.
y'all's algorithm too.
Matt's sitting over here trying to show kids that, like, yeah, blood is a thing.
Yeah, it's
Taking
real
care
life.
of dogs is a thing.
Yeah.
This is a fucking thing that happens in your life.
Real skills.
Yeah, real like teaching young people like this is fucking part of life, and they fucked you on
And
that.
it was all homeless dogs, so we were like net positive. We're helping out, you know.
So it's almost like charity work at that point.
It was. I mean, I was getting paid for it, so it wasn't charity work for me. But like we're doing net positive stuff, which was really cool. And then they cut basically all funding for it, and it was like, well, I can't spend a month working on these videos that I'm not going to make any money on it. Well, now I'm going to lose money on every one of them, and so it was hard, and just kind of took the you know, the fun of making them. When I tried censoring, and then you couldn't show anything, and it was just, I don't know, they just felt lame, and then I wasn't making money on them.
Would you ever go back to it? Like just as like a thing now
Yeah.
that you're retired, you're like, you're going to go back to
That
veterinary
is
work
one of the
and-
options that I think may happen, is go back and just be a regular veterinarian again, which
Oh,
is
no.
weird.
Shit.
A weird thing to think about. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a hurt dog to get you back on unsub.
Yes. Yes.
It's just
I know what I have to do. I just don't know if I have the strength
You
to
have
do
to-
it.
the
you have to
opening
hurt a
episode,
dog.
like, Doug, I'm sorry. We have to summon Matt.
And the screen goes black.
It's like the meme of the black
Matt's
guy,
here.
the black guy crying with the gun. Like,
Jesus.
But yeah, that's on the table. It's weird.
Cool. Your family still owns, like, still has the practice, right?
Yeah. My sister-in-law
Really?
purchased the practice from me. Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah. I knew you sold it. I didn't know you sold it to family. That's
Yep.
cool.
Yeah. So
So that's actually like, hey, this might be. What is the other one other than that one? Have you had any other options for yourself where you're like, oh, this sounds
like
fun
what I
too?
might do.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just become like a rancher. Just like have cattle and just I really don't have any plans, but like I might do nothing like that for a while. Like I'm just gonna I need to put up some fence. I'm just gonna do old man shit for a while. Like I don't know.
Bro, Matt's going hardcore Yellowstone. It's
Sounds
gonna be
good.
awesome.
Can I
I'm
Yellowstone
gonna
with
sell
you,
all
dude?
my vehicles and just ride a horse to town. If you see the guy on the horse, that's me.
Dude, I got my 1,000 videos in. Like, can I come Yellowstone with you?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just be a ranch hand.
All my friends are
Literally.
Yellowstoning.
Literally right off.
Yellowstone